Are you ready? No! I said, are you ready?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, Heavyweight Commentary proudly brings to you the podcast champions of the world. It's my main man, Mr. Breezy. And I'm your boy, Big K-Dawg. And we are
the Heavyweight Commentary.
What it do? What it do?
Hey, we're back.
We're back in the building.
By popular demand.
Everybody's asking for it. Gotta have it.
Yeah, they've been asking me. Breezy, where's Big K-Dawg? Where you guys gonna get in the studio? What's going on? They were fiending.
For
even just
episode.
today, man. We're posting on social, showing that love, getting these controversial opinions out. And the IWC can't help but love the HWC. It's a beautiful thing.
They love to hate.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing, man. We got those who love to love, mostly love to hate. You can't please everybody.
Oh, I don't give a crap.
Oh, man.
I hope they do hate me. You know what I'm going to do at night when I think about them hating me?
What's that?
Sleep just like baby. Snoring away.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
I don't
Sleep
care.
and dream away. But, man, speaking of haters.
Ooh, I know where you're going with this.
Let's go ahead and
We're going to dive right in.
Let's get into it, man. I've been waiting to talk about this on the air.
My man said he want to talk about it.
Yeah. So, our man Ricochet.
Oh,
is
there he is.
Woo! He is under fire right now. Getting a lot of hate right now. And Big K-Dawg, you know, it's funny. I saw the comments that he made on Twitter about a debilitating illness.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't help but remember what you said a couple weeks ago about bad guys being bad guys, heels being heels. Mm-hmm. So I defer to you, Big K-Dawg. What did you think? Did Ricochet go too far? Let's put it that way.
So, unfortunately, when you look at this stuff, you have to look at the entire picture.
Yeah.
If you were to take this one isolated incident and say, did he go too far? Probably.
Mm-hmm.
However, if you take into the scope that for a while now, him and his wife have been receiving death threats, it kind of changes the scope a little bit.
Most definitely.
And so, do I think it's right for you to make fun of somebody with a debilitating disease? No. Do I think it's okay? No. Do I think he's wrong for it? No. No. I think here's the problem. We've built these glass houses where we sit behind these computer screens and chuck rocks at people, but when they start chucking rocks back and our screens get cracked, we get a little bent out of shape.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what was the old saying, don't dish it out if you can't take it?
Come on, fam.
I just think, you know, if you want to sling rocks, be prepared to get hit in the head with one too, you know?
I can't agree with you more, man. It's funny you
That's
say
why I welcome y'all. Talk all the trash you want because I don't care. I'm going to give it right back.
That's the key, man. It's all's fair in love and wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm a firm believer in that. You've gone back and forth with, you know, talent. We've gone back and forth with talent. And I guess we're coming from a different perspective because being live at an indie show, you might get anything said to you. Talent could come across the rail and say, F you. There's all kind of things that can happen. And you know what? Right after that show, for those of you who don't know, you could meet and greet and shake hands. Hey, man, listen, bro, you know, I was just joshing you, just, you know, whatever.
My bad, bro.
Yeah,
my
you
bad.
know, I had to lay it in, you know. Okay, cool. It's all fair because during the match, I'm going to clown you.
Yeah.
I'm going to say all kind of things about you.
Yeah.
It's whatever. So, but when I compare it to Big K-Dawg, and you know, you recall this, everybody recalls when Dean Ambrose said the infamous line that he was told to say. He delivered it nonetheless. He said, Roman is being judged by God. And he alluded to the fact that that's why he was afflicted with an illness. We know what that is. I'm not going to say it for purposes of social media. But Dean Ambrose, he said he hated the line, but he delivered it nonetheless and said, Roman's paying the price, and that's his judgment. If there was ever a line in wrestling to cancel somebody, it would have been that. So I never saw that smoke with Dean Ambrose.
I think the problem is that was delivered in a show.
Sure.
So this is the problem with we've talked about this with wrestlers and whatever, having social media accounts and having a social media presence.
Mm-hmm.
It blurs the lines between the person and the character very much.
100%.
Now, is Ricochet on his account? Or is he the person playing Ricochet? And that's the difference, you know. Again, if you want to, I mean, he posted all the threats and stuff.
Yeah.
Or I think Samantha posted some of the threats and stuff that they've been getting. If you want to treat the social media image like it's the real person, expect them to fire back at you.
Yeah.
I don't understand how we got to where it's okay for you to say whatever you want to someone, but when they say something back to you, you get offended and you want to cry about it.
That's the social media world we live in, man. I mean, I've seen comments on our pages with all kind of crazy talk, and I'm like, y'all are really comfortable saying whatever, like you said, behind the screen.
Yeah.
In your little glass house.
Yeah.
If I see you, it's a different story.
If I see you catching a straight up fade.
Exactly. So then why would we do that, especially with someone like a Ricochet, who you know, man, for a while now, since he's been with the Demand, and he's been doing his thing in AEW as a heel, he's flexed that persona on social. I love the fact that a heel says something truly heelish. Jim Cornette now disagreed. Jim Cornette was saying, well, he got in his feelings and this was the real person. I don't think it's fair to say that. But to your point, Big K-Dawg, it blurs the lines.
Yeah, who's to say? Excuse me. Who's to say where one ends and the other begins on a social media account that's labeled after the character?
Facts. I mean, ultimately, now I've seen a lot of wrestlers out there who have.
Isn't it Ricochet?
Oh yeah. I've seen wrestlers out there who have their character social media, and they post personal stuff to it. WWE's notorious for this with their talent. And at the same time, there's a lot of indie talent that I highly respect because they have personal social media. And, yeah, they'll share, wrestling stuff to it. But by and large, that's their personal family media. Not everybody's going to be on it. But they have their account where they're posting, and you know the difference in separation. And that's just where it goes, man. Should there be a separation? I don't personally think so. But for those of y'all interacting with wrestlers, for those of y'all going to indie shows, commenting, doing anything interactional, social, whatever the case may be, man, give the wrestler the opportunity to communicate. Give the opportunity to flex, man. I love it. I love the banter. That's what makes wrestling wrestling. And if we want to cancel wrestling, then we forget the whole point of wrestling in the first place. So that's just my thought on it, brother. Don't cancel wrestlers for being wrestlers, man.
Again, if you wanna sling, rocks. I mean, your girl started it.
You did, yeah, 100%.
So can't really get upset with him for firing back.
100%. Well,
I think the problem is we want to judge everybody by our standards of what we would say and expect them to meet standards that they don't even know they're being kept to.
yeah.
You know, well, I would never say that. Well, you're not him.
Yeah.
Apparently he would.
Oh, yeah.
And apparently he's not really sad about it.
You remember Big K-Dawg when you came up. If you was going to play the dozens, let's play the dozens. Even now, as a grown man, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to go there. With people who I know can't take it, I won't dish it. I will not dish it.
Oh, I just don't even talk to them.
Because I'm like, dude, we can't do that. Because you gonna want to fight or you gonna cry.
Your feelings are going to get hurt. You're going to get all in your feelings.
Yeah.
And you go, I can't believe he did that to me. All I said was he was fat, and he had to talk about my dead grandma.
Now that's wild, though. That's wild. You can't do that, man. Not grandmama. Come on, man.
Just saying, bro.
Come on, man.
Listen.
Grandmama.
Here's something I learned a long time ago. I've been a chubby kid my whole life. If you come at me, bro, I'm busting you to the white meat right out the gate. I'm not pulling no punches. I'm trying to hurt your feelings so you'll leave me alone.
I respect it because back in the day, we used to get on the big. Now, hard to believe, back in the day, your boy Breezy did not have this extra, okay? I was actually a skinnier kid. But I knew, okay, I knew better. If I was going to get at the big man was going to roast me, and then it was going to be a fight because what are you going to say to big man?
Right.
Are you not going to mention his weight? Come on, man.
Be original.
Come on, man. I mean, yo, if somebody suffers from acne, you're not going to mention. Come on, y'all. I don't know how some of y'all came up. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, you know how they came up? They came up in homeschool with their mama.
That's real.
Didn't wean off the teat until they were like 13 years old. Oh, milk-fed little babies.
That's real.
I'm just saying, man.
That's because, yeah, man. I know back in the day, boy, we be on your head.
Well, it's just, you know, as the old saying go, hard times breed hard men. Hard men make easy times. Easy time makes soft men. Soft men create hard times. We're in the soft men generation.
Yo, and don't write a check.
Oh yeah, dude. There's a whole bunch of them. Don't let your battleship mouth overload your rowboat butt. You know, there's all kinds of those sayings.
Ooh.
My favorite one is talk shit, get hit.
Yeah, that's straight up.
there's so many things that you could say, but like, you know, my father always raised me to say what was on my mind. But there was always a caveat to that. He said, say whatever you want to say, just to make sure you can handle the consequences of what you say.
100%.
So y'all want to get on here and fire off these comments of, you suck, you've never gotten any better, you're terrible. Well, when they fire back at you, hey, you're opening the door.
Here's the funny thing, and this is what I find fascinating, and I've done this. I've thrown an insult at a wrestler at a live show, and they come back.
Cheese it, champion.
Oh yeah, we were on AJ Francis' head. But I've thrown insults at wrestlers at live shows, and only a couple times have they come back, and I was like, "You got me, dang it!" Like they was on it, and I'm like, "Dang it, that was good."
Yeah.
I'm stuck But that's a part of the game. That's just
It is.
You just don't make fun of people who make fun of people for a living.
Yeah, again, don't open the door if you don't want somebody to walk through it.
Facts.
You know, if you're worried about somebody saying something to you, because, you know, you kind of start it and you open yourself to attacks. You got to just be prepared for what you're going to get.
Oh, yeah.
Because they may not fight the way that you fight. You know? What are you gonna do when you go to you're gonna get in a fight with someone and you square up and they kick you in the face and you ain't never fought with your feet before in your life? You know, what did Mike Tyson used to say? Everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
That's real.
You had that plan of you was gonna talk trash. I'ma tell Ricochet he ain't got no better at wrestling. Oh, he talking about my disease. No, it's like, well, you kind of started it.
Yeah, I have a different perspective because the way I came up, I had 5 siblings, and that's just what it was. You was going to get clowned for everything.
Yeah, I mean, well, I had four sisters, and they weren't what they were. But I grew up, you know, around a bunch of dudes. We hung out at the playground. I was 15 years old playing playground basketball with the grown folks. So it was on.
And they was going to cuss you slap off the court.
Oh, yeah.
Man, yo, sorry, man. Get your...
Yeah.
Oh, man, miss a shot you want to.
Oh, yeah.
Miss a rebound.
Man, why don't you play defense? Yeah. I'm just saying. This is a different world. Everybody wants to be buddy, but they want to try to talk trash to someone, and then they get their feelings hurt when they say something back that they don't like. So
100%. On the subject of trash talking, we see the feud carry on, the verbal back and forth, Roman Reigns and CM Punk.
Verbal tennis match, if you will, between CM Punk and Roman Reigns.
I got to say, man, I feel like CM Punk is fighting a losing battle.
Is getting punked.
He's getting punked.
Yeah. The thing that bothers me, and we've talked about this off camera, the thing that bothers me the most about this whole situation is I feel, and I feel this deep in my soul, that I'm truly scared that they're going to have CM Punk actually put up a fight against Roman Reigns. When, in realities, it should be as good or a worse beating than Brock Lesnar gave John Cena when he created Suplex City.
Flawless victory.
It should be that kind of beating.
100%. I know we had a lot of folks hating. Oh, man, you can't make it that. That would make WrestleMania suck. No, that would actually make WrestleMania legit.
Yeah. I mean, if Big K-Dawg was booking the match, CM Punk would get about one offensive move, and then Roman Reigns would just absolutely beat the brakes off that dude.
Make him huff.
It would be to the point where the ref would stop the match to check on CM Punk's capacity to keep going.
100%.
And CM Punk would be like, and then he would just, and Roman's like, you better stop it.
Exactly.
You better, okay. Whop,
Yes.
whop, and just beat him to pulp.
We need shades of the former tribal chief when he was at the height of his game, and he was just trash talking them all through the match. You don't belong on this level. This is my level. I'm feeding your family. All this and that. Just talk the whole time.
Yeah.
You should have never took the match, Phil. And I want to see all of that. And then he's, and of course the crowd's chanting, CM Punk, CM Punk. And only to crush their hopes.
Oh, yeah. It should be so bad of a beating that the Usos have to come out to pull him off of him.
You're on to something.
I'm just saying, man.
You're on to something.
He should be beating them so bad that the Usos feel so bad that they got to come out and stop Roman from beating that boy to death.
I can see that. They pull him, they get him off CM Punk, and they say, "Come on, Oos, that's enough, Oos. Come on, he's done." Oh, wow. To the point where they're like, Roman.
And Phil just laying there twitching.
And they help him to the back. And then they kind of turn around and look in horror. And Roman, you got to have color. Roman's got color on his chest. And he's just looking there savage with the belt. And they're just like.
And the Ula Fala.
Yes.
See? Just saying, bro.
I'm with it.
I don't understand why WWE has such a hard time with creative. I literally just came up with that in like 2 seconds.
Speaking of creative now, I'm torn. We're getting what we wanted, Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi. Big K-Dawg, I thought of something that you have been saying repeatedly about WWE booking. I noticed this was just thrown together. And it was like, oh, Oba Femi comes down the ramp. Okay, we're doing this now. I get it was Brock Lesnar Open Challenge. It's just like, let's lazily throw this together. Let's haphazardly make it happen so we get this dream match. Am I wrong for seeing it that way?
You know, they had the perfect opportunity to set the feud up in the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm.
If they wanted to set this feud up right, I hearken it back to like movies like Braveheart.
Yeah.
Where you've got the two sides, the big armies, they come together, bam, and then you got the two main general guys, Braveheart and whoever was on the other side. I don't know. I'm just using this as an example. And they are trying to get to each other. And there's other people in the way. And they're just slinging them, doing whatever they got to do. That's how they should have done the Royal Rumble. Once them two were in the ring, and they were like opposite corners staring at each other, and they started to move towards the middle, and people would come in and fight in between them and like start trying to fight. They should be like throat chucking them out of the way to get to each other. And then they stand toe to toe and just start wailing, bam, 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 and slam. And he gets up and slams, and they're just fighting all of it, and people are just flying out of the way because these two big behemoths are going at it. And they're fighting, and they get over to the ropes, and one of them hits the other one, and they both flip over, and they fall out the ring together, and they're fighting all the way out the arena.
Wow.
Now you've got a meaningful reason for them to fight.
100%.
Instead of saying, I'm starting an open challenge.
And is that characteristic of Brock Lesnar?
No. Brock Lesnar, his whole career has been a prize fighter.
Exactly. The heck are you doing that for?
And here's the problem. Now, it's been debunked that Brock said that he wouldn't lose. The history of Brock Lesnar shows he will do what he needs to do for the business.
Absolutely.
He will put people over, whatever. How do you make Oba Femi lose this match?
I could see Paul Heyman interference, Vision interference.
There would have to be interference, and would be the only way that you can have Oba Femi lose and it not ruin everything that you've started to try to do as paint him as this big monster.
Legit.
Because he scooped Brock Lesnar up and powerbombed him like it wasn't nothing.
Exactly.
So you've got Monster versus Beast. Shout out to Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman said, hey, he wasn't the first one to slam Brock Lesnar, and put a picture of him when he had him up with one hand and slammed him.
Sure.
But point being, you've created this gigantic man with an aura of he's that much bigger, stronger, and faster than everybody around.
Mm-hmm.
How are you going to put an old guy who's probably in his last year of wrestling? Granted, it's still the beast Brock Lesnar, but how are you going to put this old guy in the ring with this young kid and have the old guy beat him?
It's
Clean.
not business. Yeah.
Clean.
That's not the business.
You got it. You've got to keep Femi strong in this situation at all costs.
You have to. Otherwise, there was no point.
You do what you did to Brock Lesnar when you made him lose to CM Punk or Braun Breaker.
Exactly.
You set him back 6 months.
Exactly.
And then he looks like a chump after that.
And Brock's done the favors for Cody Rhodes. He's done the favors for Drew McIntyre. He's done the favors for Seth Rollins. But again, the matches, the way they were booked, these guys had to hit multiple finishers. Usually Brock at some point knocks himself out. Or classic, Brock gets kicked in the nether region. There's got to be something there. But Femi doesn't need to take a cheap shot, doesn't need to cheat to win to beat Brock. Femi believably can handle Brock. He's on a hot streak. He vacated the NXT championship. Dude's arguably unbeatable. They got to make it. They got to keep it that way.
Yeah. It's just, again, they paint themselves into a corner in situations that they shouldn't do. And then they're like, well, what do we do now? I don't know. I mean, look at Gunther.
Yeah.
They've created this super villain in Gunther who ends careers. Well, now they ain't got nobody for a career to end. So what do they do with him? Well, we don't have nobody to retire, so take a vacation, buddy, because we don't got nothing for you.
If anything, if they want to keep that going with Gunther, I think it's jacked up. But, hey, if you've got guys that you're saying, you know what, look, your contract's coming up, you're planning on going elsewhere, or who knows? You're not going to re-sign. Your last match was with Gunther.
No offense, but they need to have Rey Mysterio fight him.
Now, there's a lot of rumblings of that, which it makes perfect sense.
Because Ray's getting hurt now way more than he's not.
Hey, man, I'm not hating on Ray riding the gravy train a little bit longer. You know how it is.
Yeah, but the problem is I see him and I see how far he's declined.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Like, you see the stuff that he in his mind wants to do, but you can tell his body isn't letting him do it. And that's part of the reason why he's getting hurt.
John Cena said it best. I said when I was a step slower, I'd move on. And I respect that of John Cena because that's something that we have not seen in wrestling arguably ever. And you got guys who are hanging on and hanging on and hanging on. And like you said, with Rey Mysterio, my challenge with him is, unfortunately, he's trying to wrestle a style that's a young man's style, or at least an agile, fit, flexible, speedy kind of style. And when you're trying to do all these different things, you can't, fake it but so much. The Hurricane Ranas, your moonsaults, your topes. 619 is cool, but now you kind of...
It's slow.
Yeah, exactly. You've sold it out. Yeah. So now what do? You
retire.
Yeah, exactly. Because you can't be his size believably beating anybody without the tricks.
Tricks are for kids.
Yeah. They most certainly are. Speaking of, well, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't say that.
No, go ahead.
No, somehow I associated that with Liv Morgan.
She's kind of a trick.
Oh, man, Liv Morgan will make a lot of people trick. But what do you think of Liv Morgan leading the Judgment Day, man?
Leading the Judgment Day?
Yeah, on Raw, she cut this vignette that was like, this has been my plan ever since I came back from injury. I've been, behind the scenes, and I got Judgment Day where I want it. And she's essentially taken over the Judgment Day. Liv Morgan is now in command, and she ordered the hit on Finn Balor.
The hit on Finn Balor.
Oh yeah, she put the mark on his head.
Good for her.
No doubt.
I don't have a problem with it. I think there's a lot of social dynamics at play there.
Sure.
But I don't have a problem with her leading it.
Sure.
Why? I mean, what's the counter to it?
I respect Liv Morgan, love Liv Morgan. Everybody loves Liv Morgan for obvious reasons. My only challenge there, Big K-Dawg, is how do you pay this off? Because usually in a feud, obviously, with, male superstars or female superstars, as it were, you pay it off by saying, hey, you screwed me out of an opportunity, or you beat me up and left me laying, in a pool of my own snot and blood and everything else. And now, how does Finn Balor get back at Liv Morgan, but he can't put hands on her?
No, he puts hands on Dominic and JD Drew, or JD McDonough. Every time they go to have a match where a title or something, he sneaks in and causes them to lose.
So he dismantles the Judgment Day.
I don't know that he dismantles it, but I think his get back is he makes them lose everything.
I'm with that. I can see that.
That way he stays, independent. He gets his get back on them for doing whatever to him, and they lose, everything that they have.
I can respect that. I'm with you. So Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. Mm-hmm. Randy Orton makes a phone call.
Mm-hmm. Who did he call?
That's the question.
The Ghostbusters?
That's the question.
Who are you going to call?
And they mentioned wrestling has more than one royal family.
Wrestling has more than one royal family.
Is it the Ace?
Who's the Ace?
Bob Orton, known as Ace back in the day. Could it be Bob Orton? If it is, I need him to wear a cast.
Oh, yeah.
If he comes back with it.
He comes back with that cast. The only guy I know has been in the cast for 25 years. And that thing ain't healed yet.
I'm going to need him to wear a cast and clock Cody upside the head with that cast.
What if it's The Rock?
That would be wow.
And Randy sold his soul because Cody wouldn't sell his.
Yo, that's like, wait a second. That's crazy. No, I just flubbed it up.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
There it is.
Wow. If the final boss will commit to his role, I would love it. Could it be? I was thinking, what if it's Ted DiBiase Jr.? But I'm like,
no, it ain't gonna be him.
They shot the DiBiase, man.
That dude is nuclear right now.
Yeah,
that whole family, poor family.
Well,
Well, not poor family. They did some shady stuff, but
sad. Nah, not him. Could be Ric Flair. Yeah, I feel like he's kind of done a lot already.
Yeah. What if it's Triple H?
Yeah, because you got legacy. And Triple H is technically a McMahon. What if it's Shane O'Mac?
I've seen that rumblings too.
Here
comes the money.
That's wild.
Money.
So you're going to be very interesting. Nonetheless. I know there have been, some mixed reviews on Randy Orton's heel turn, so to speak. But it's Randy Orton, man. Randy's going to be Randy.
Randy's going to be Randy.
And I am surprised to say this, but I'm actually welcome to see Randy Orton doing his thing at WrestleMania, taking the title off of Cody. If it's his last run, what is this, 15 for Randy? I'm good with it.
Yeah, I'm with everyone else, and I don't want Cody to be champion anymore. I like Cody Rhodes, I do. I think the problem that everybody thinks is they think they're going to get that watered down heel version of Cody. Mm-hmm. They don't realize the sinister that Cody was when he was a heel.
Oh no,
they don't know what they're asking for.
Yo.
Your boy was maniacal.
Whoa. So I start watching The Boys because everybody's been talking about Homelander Cody. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, all right, so what's the parallel? And I'm like, if he's anything like that, that's a problem. Because if you know, Homelander Cody would be insane.
Yeah.
And I think he could be arguably one of the best heels ever. Because he could literally smile and play buttermilk babyface and be the most conniving, cynical, sinister human being on the planet.
I'm all for it.
I think he should play a politician role if he does.
Like Mustafa?
Yeah.
Mustafa? Sorry.
Yeah.
Mustafa?
Cody for president.
It'd be great.
Oh yeah, and then of course he could imitate a certain orange individual, and I think that would be great for the brand in and of itself. Be kind of fun to see him imitate Orange Man. So shout out to Orange Man, by the way. It's all love of Orange Man.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, for real. Hey, listen, I take Orange Man money.
Hey,
I ain't Shane.
So we kind of talked about some things, but we've talked about this in the past.
Yeah.
But we had NXT.
Yeah.
Did you watch NXT this week?
I did not watch it this week, man.
Some things kind of happened on NXT that were good, and some things kind of happened on NXT that you were like, what the what?
Yeah.
So, first off, the thing that I thought that was really good was you had this back and forth thing with Ricky Saints and Ethan Page and Joe Hendry.
Yeah.
And, they're in the ring talking blah, blah, blah. And Joe Hendry proceeds to start to beat them up. And my boy, Tony D'Angelo, comes out of the shadows and just slams all of them. Rips his coat off, and my man is super jacked now.
Yeah.
And just is like flexing. I love this story arc that they have him on.
100%.
I love this story arc. I like that he's not over talking it. I like he came out and he said, I've got two missions. First thing is to make Dark State lose everything because they took everything from me. Mission accomplished. Now it's phase 2. He's going after the title. The other part that I didn't like, there's two of these. Dark State, I don't remember who they jumped, but they jumped somebody in the outside. And you can tell that these boys ain't never jumped nobody. The body language alone is like, boy, you ain't never been in a fight. Like, it's almost like they took, remember the books, the Cliff Notes?
Yeah.
It's almost like they bought the Cliff Notes book of how to jump somebody and studied the pictures that are in there, and that's how they jump people in the back.
Sounds about right.
I mean, I'll have to show you.
Yeah.
I think I still have it recorded.
Yeah.
If I haven't deleted it yet. But, like, it's like they're, like, bent over at the waist like this. They're talking to somebody that they just jumped. I'm like, no one does that. If anything, they just gonna sit there and stomp him.
For real.
Not you're not ready for Dark State.
No.
We told you you're not ready. With their hands back like this. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, goodness gracious, y'all. And then here go your girl again. I really wish that she would go mute.
Dang. Oh, no.
All she does is just dig the hole deeper.
Oh, no.
It's so bad.
Oh, no.
She comes in with trying to interfere in this backstage thing between Thea Hale and I forget who was talking. And then Jada Parker comes in and tells her, I done whooped you, so you might as well shut up. Oh, and by the way, you got knocked out last week by Lola Vice, so if I was you, I'd keep your mouth shut.
She got no leg to stand on.
When I'm her and nobody's ready for whatever. It's like, it's like, oh my gosh, man.
Why don't they just send her off TV for a little bit?
But bro, you're not a tough girl. You're not a tough girl.
Again, going back to the way we came up, if you got knocked out at school, let's say, okay, you got suspended.
You was gone for 10 days. They didn't see you.
Facts.
And that's 10 school days, not 10 days counting the weekends.
Facts.
You gone for 2 weeks and 3 weekends.
And after 10 days, they still talking about how you got knocked out.
When you come back, you like, hey, dog, your jaw all right? Because you got knocked out, homie. Hey, man, how you eating? When you got knocked out like that?
Yeah, everything was going to relate to that. So why?
Oh, you going to talk? Don't make me go get so-and-so to knock you out again.
That's the point. So why do you try to stand up and say, hey, I'm big and bad? No, you got knocked out.
Yeah, you gotta get at the end of the line. You gotta like retool and come back.
Yeah.
You can't just jump back in with that same energy because you got knocked out, homie.
Wow, that's sad. Wow.
But it just, I think they need to let the Dark State go.
Agreed.
No one believes Cutler James is anything other than a milky white, corn-fed white boy who should be like a USA Olympic wrestler.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You're not thuggish. You know what it reminds me of? You know what Cutler James reminded me of as Dark State? Malibu's Most Wanted.
Oh, gosh, no.
He's the Malibu's Most Wanted of thugs.
No.
Yeah.
He reminds me of...
He's B-Rad.
No.
He's definitely B-Rad.
He reminds me of the guy who grew up in, say, a neighboring rural town to the urban area. So it's like I grew up outside Milwaukee. I grew up in a suburb of Illinois outside Chicago.
But he's so far out that he ain't even close to it.
Legit. He literally is like, I grew up near there, and I may have visited the city and tried to act like that. That's the vibe I get.
It just, I don't know. No one, and they lost the Vanity Project. Like, how you gonna be big tough guys and you lost the Vanity Project? Bro?
It don't make sense. It don't make sense, man. The experiment failed.
Yeah,
it failed.
Shield 2.0 is done.
It's exactly. It failed out the gate.
Well, I mean, you tried to recreate a thing where you had two of the three most charismatic people in wrestling,
Obviously,
and Dean Ambrose and
Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins. Why did my mind go blank right there? And I'm literally looking at his Funko Pop right there. Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, two of the most charismatic people in wrestling, and Roman Reigns, at that time, was not very charismatic. He was just an ogre. Now you've got, what, 4 guys with the personality of a box of pencils?
Legit.
It's like you went to the school store and you got 4 of them orange pencils.
Yeah.
And you tied them in a group, and this is Dark State.
Yes.
Like, come on, man.
When it don't make sense, it just don't make sense.
And yeah, and I get it. Like, and the problem is NXT is good about pivoting when they see something ain't working.
Exactly.
But I don't understand why they're sticking with this Dark State thing so long. Because it ain't working.
Nah.
There's nothing believable about Dark State.
Well, I can see trying to get guys out there and say, what's the best way to launch all these singles careers? We're going to put them into a faction.
Oh, they were. I know who they were jumping now. They were jumping OTF.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
Out the mud. OTF.
Yeah, because they've been beefing with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get these singles. You get all these guys in a group. You say, okay, we're going to launch the next wave of singles talent out of this group.
It just reminded me. You know who does this and talks trash?
Who that?
Women. You ever watch women when they fight? Like a street fight, and one of them gets on the ground?
Yes.
The other one got their hands back like, bah, 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 bah. That's why it looks weird. They feminine.
That's crazy.
Am I lying?
You're not lying, though. You really aren't lying. That's crazy.
Bro, I'll show you the clip, and you'll be like, what in the Sam Hill? It's bad. Anyways, I just wanted to bring that up because it's been bugging me. It's been bugging me.
I could picture it. So, as I understand, I saw at least a social media post. So Sol Ruka again did not get it done against JC Jane.
Well, it was a triple threat match. And it was Zarya, Sol Ruka versus JC Jane.
Got you.
And Zarya F5 JC Jane in the ring. And then her and Sol Ruka got into it outside the ring. And she F5'd Sol Ruka outside the ring.
Oh, my.
On the floor.
Oh, my.
And then when she picked her up and threw her in the ring, the other girls from Fatal Influence started attacking her. And she F5, I think, Fallon Henley on the outside the ring. And in the meantime, JC rolled over on top of Sol Ruka. And right as she F5'd, the ref turned around and saw that JC was on top of Sol Ruka and started to count. And when she realized what was going on, Zarya couldn't get back in the ring in time to save the match.
That damn JC Jane. Oh, I love it, man. Oh, the rock star.
But she plays that Snake Healy role.
Yes.
That's what you expect from a bad guy.
Yes.
It's a shame that she doesn't get the credit she deserves.
Man, my love of JC Jane has grown a lot over the past year. I'm impressed with the girl, man. And she does need to get pushed up to the main roster. Quit playing with the girl. Let her flex her skills. Because it ain't like she's worse than anybody. And I think she's got a lot to offer. She really, really does.
Speaking of worse than anybody,
Yeah.
there was a little scene that happened in the background of a vignette, which we all know is WWE's way of showing what's coming down the road.
Mm-hmm.
And you had a certain female talent on the ground, and Austin Theory stopped to talk to her. and there were some things said, some looks and smiles and things were exchanged, and then Logan Paul grabbed him and was like, "What are you doing?" And then they left. And everyone wants to know, is she going to be a part of the Vision?
Huh. I think either I fast forwarded too much, cause I watched Raw, but
And it's going to be somebody that you're not going to expect.
I watched Raw, but like I said, I may have fast forwarded. I was going through ads. At least they made the ads on Netflix to where you can go fast forward through them. So I give WWE that credit. Huh? Now, who was this?
Maxine.
Not bad.
So I like that idea.
If they're the young up-and-comers,
Yeah.
it makes perfect sense.
Yeah. And Maxine is feuding with Becky Lynch.
Yes.
Becky Lynch is married to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is feuding with the Vision. Gives them a female talent to feud with.
I like that. I like that. And the Vision could have her back with Natty.
Yeah.
Push come to shove, hey.
Yep.
And she's proven that she can handle herself with the guys. I mean, with what she's done with Tozawa and Otis,
Yeah.
she can hold her own.
Yeah. I'm not mad at it, to be honest with you.
Nice.
I'm not mad at it, to be honest with you.
Is Austin Theory, though, do you think he's still a splinter cell in the Vision?
Don't know. It'd be cool if he was.
Because I'm wondering, why is nobody questioning him on being the man in the mask, the man in black, or the original man in black, and doing Seth Rollins' moves? It's like we all just forgot that's how he came back.
Well, he said he did that to get their attention.
But it's like we just gloss over that.
I'm with you,
You know
bro.
what I'm
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm just saying, he said that he did that to get their attention.
It's like, yo, a man in black broke in my house and stole my Funko Pop. I just happen to, you come to the crib, I just happen to have a Funko Pop just like it. Nah, I bought it, though.
I got the receipt. Dog ate it.
Yeah, I'm struggling with that. Because on TV, okay, I get it. On a sitcom or whatever kind of network show. But in wrestling, it's like, y'all don't check nothing? He just cool?
Hey, you did it to get our attention. Good job, buddy. You got it. Come
That's
on.
what, yeah.
Come hang out with us. You spent the last 3 months beating us up when we weren't looking, but we're okay with you hanging out with us now.
Huh? When does that work?
Only in WWE.
Wow. Just
Network
wow.
for children and people with no brains or two brain cells that are fighting for superiority of the empty space that they call a head.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. But AEW, man, we just saw Swerve Strickland.
Whose house?
Swerve's house.
Let him cook.
I tell you, and we said this earlier when we were watching it. Wow, did WWE mess up on that kid?
Whoo.
He has got charisma for days. The problem is exactly what you said. I don't think he could be the character he is in WWE. I don't think he could have that kind of a character.
Wouldn't happen.
So it's a good thing that he went to AEW because it allowed him to be the creative person that he is.
Yeah.
That being said, next week on Dynamite, for the first time ever that I know of,
Whoo.
EVP Power on the line versus number one contender for the heavyweight championship. Kenny Omega versus Swerve Strickland. Let's talk about it.
I think Swerve needs to be EVP because then and only then will he have the power to overcome MJF with whatever stipulation, with whatever shenanigans. Swerve could literally restart his own match.
Yep.
Or or name the stipulation of the match.
And there's nothing that Maxwell Jacob Friedman can do about it.
Yes, I like that. I like that.
Coffee in the big time, yeah.
Yeah.
He tries to make the stipulations, but Swerve said he's not having it, yeah.
Yeah, man. Swerve, put the EVP on Swerve. For the storyline, it's, of course, I'm not saying they're going to literally change the title and all that good stuff in real life, but for the storyline, man.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Oh, it's money. It's pure money. And I like that way better than that old, I'll never challenge for the title again. I'm like, no, please don't do that.
Well, they just did that to Adam Page. So now, is it as long as Maxwell's the champion or ever, period?
As I understand it, it was ever. Now, I could be wrong. It could be he couldn't challenge MJF, but as I understand it, he can't. Because Cody did the same thing back in the day, and he pushed for the TNT title because he could not challenge for the world title. It was never going to happen. I hate that because now, yeah, you really automatically cut yourself off.
You took the main player, the main character out of the story.
Yeah, I mean, unless there's some sort of intervention, which
there could be a redemption arc.
If he has an old friend, enemy, frenemy, who has EVP status. Hey. He might say, you know what, hey, man, I know what you said. Nevertheless, I'm waiving that. And you get a shot at my title. Let's do it again. I could see that happening. And that would be a great twist.
What if he did against MJF again? Said, if you beat MJF, you can challenge for the title again.
And by the way,
like an eliminator match.
I like that. I like that.
No interference. Any interference from the outside automatically wins Adam Page the match on either side.
Disqualification, Adam Page wins. Count out, Adam Page wins. Title, the time limit draw.
Foreign object, Adam Page wins.
Ooh.
No ring.
Ooh.
I'm just saying, if y'all need creative ideas to run your wrestling promotion, hit us up at heavyweightcommentary@gmail.com. Any of our social medias, Heavyweight Commentary on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. Hit us up anywhere. If you're a struggling wrestling promotion, you're having trouble with creative, hit us up. We'll hook you up.
All day. Every day. And that one was on the house.
That one was on the house.
Yeah.
Whose house?
Swerve house. But yeah, man, a lot of great things coming up. We got Wrestlemania coming around the mountain. AEW's already got Dynasty coming around.
Speaking of wrestling,
yeah,
Wrestlemania, we've had a little hits on our little TikTok about me talking about the prices of wrestling.
Uh-huh.
Have you noticed that they did a 31% discount for tickets on WWE?
Was that the 316 day?
Yeah.
The 31.6%?
Yeah. And it's my understanding that they've dropped pricing on all the tickets.
They have to. I mean, what are you going to do, really?
Yeah, yeah. It's I said it before, the best way that we can make a change is to vote with our pocketbook, and that's by not opening it.
100%.
You want them to change the price of tickets, don't go to the show.
You got $5 gas. Dude, how am I going to pay for WWE?
How am I going to pay $800 for one seat to see WrestleMania?
And your kid
and I sit so far up that I might as well just stay home because all I'm going to be doing is watching it on the big screen and without the commentary.
Exactly. That's my thing, man. I'm like, dude, at least I get the great seat in the house, and I get to relax with a beverage.
With a frosty beverage.
Oh yeah, and just get to
It
enjoy
doesn't
a
cost
snack.
me $47
Woo.
for a beer.
Woo.
How much for a beer? $25.
Fam.
Is that beer have gold in it?
That's not even a souvenir cup.
When I pour the beer in my souvenir cup, is it instantly lined with gold?
Yeah, fam. Nah, I can get a 12-pack for $20.
Fam, that is exactly.
Yeah, so come on, y'all that's a hard sell, y'all.
Hard.
Well, Big K-Dawg, we hit that 1 hour mark. Any closing thoughts?
I am slowly weaning myself off of WWE.
Dang.
And I am not looking forward to WrestleMania.
Ooh.
There's no match on there that I'm like, I gotta see.
Ooh.
Most of the matches that have been announced so far,
Ooh.
I look at them and I go, this is going to be a travesty because they're going to do the WWE thing and be stupid the whole entire card. The only match that right now that I kind of really want to see is Jade versus Rhea.
Oh, yes.
The rest of them, I really don't care.
Yes.
Stephanie versus Liv is going to be mid at best. Randy versus Cody, going to be mid. Roman versus CM Punk, they're going to make CM Punk have a fighting chance, and it's going to be mid. Yeah. What else is there?
Brock and Oba.
They're going to make that not what it should be.
I'm in agreement with you. You know, this WrestleMania doesn't feel as big. It doesn't feel like it's that event.
It's not the Super Bowl of sports entertainment anymore. It's just another PLE. It just happens to be a 2-night one. Yeah. They've lost the luster because they've muddied the waters too much by having 2 pay-per-views a month. There's no build to storylines. I tried to give Triple H a chance.
Yeah, we all did.
I love you, Triple H. You're one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. But you're screwing the pooch on this whole creative thing.
Oh, not the pooch.
Yeah, and this whole Unreal thing is not helping you. It's only making things seem worse.
Not the pooch, though.
Those are my closing thoughts.
Dang. Well, listen, y'all. You may not get the best out of WWE. Hey, you may decide you don't like AEW that much, but one thing you can do is support the heavyweight commentary.
That's right.
Heavyweightshop.com. Get your merch. Support.
Your stickers, your coffee cups, your tumblers, your shirts. Not this one, but we have all kinds of heavyweight commentary merch in there.
Oh yeah, and we're gonna have opportunities for you to join the channel very soon. Shout out to those of you who are subscribed. For those of you who are watching the content and not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe, man.
Especially on YouTube, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything to hit the subscribe button.
And if you're like me and you damn near wreck your car every time you want to watch or listen to something on YouTube, don't do that. We're on Spotify too, guys. So go jump on Spotify. Subscribe to Heavyweight Commentary the Heavyweight Commentary Podcast on there, and go ahead and be safe and listen to us. You don't have to watch.
I know we're pretty, but you can still listen.
Yeah, don't wreck your vehicle, please. Be safe out there and love each other. With that being said, love, peace, and chicken grease.
Stay heavy.
Stay heavy.